Alright, let's get a little bit serious for a second. The only way to deliver serious news is dressed absurdly. If you are an Australian person in Australia, and if you're still confused as to all of the over-information that you're being fed regarding what our economy's doing, what our government's doing, what our housing crisis situation is, what our NDIS situation is, what our mortgage rate, interest rate stuff is about, rising construction costs. If you're still confused as to, or not confused, you are deliberately confused because that's what they're doing to you. Damn it, I had this all ready, but then I had a 5-minute rest and it must have fallen out the side. Basically, I'm not going to explain how federal economies and global economies work in a 3-minute short. But what you need to understand is the government cannot actually spend the money on social services required to build all that social housing or increase homeless funding. The federal economy cannot actually spend more money on... I'm sorry, I'm holding my phone and for something, I'm really shaky and there's nowhere to kind of sit it. So you just have to deal. Or don't. That's the fucking situation. Figure it out or don't. Because, quite seriously, all of those mortgage rate increases 2 years ago, that was the only lever that our economy had to try and drive inflation down. Okay? You can just educate yourself on a minor level. What is the RBA doing? It puts the interest rate up and down in order to try and push inflation down. But at the same time, it's levering on that fact of it's going to break the actual capacity of the individual citizen. And now our government is falling apart on both sides in the last week. And also the Reserve Bank has put interest rates up, which is against the global trend. Nobody else is yet having to do that. One of the biggest drivers of inflation is government spending. Government spending is the highest rate now per GDP as it has ever been, including during the COVID years. We cannot actually do it, okay? So you need to start figuring out your own plan.